If you've been quietly thinking, is it finally my time? I want to answer this for you right now. Yes, it is your time, and you don't have to have everything figured out to claim it. I know the empty nest doesn't always feel the way people said it would. Some days it feels quiet. Some days it feels emotional. Some days you wonder what you're supposed to do with yourself now. So, before we go anywhere else today, this is what I want you to feel by the end of this episode. Hopeful, not rushed, not pressured, just hopeful that something good is still ahead for you. The first few episodes of this podcast were about naming what's hard, the grief, the identity shift, the moment you realize your role has changed. Today, we turn the corner because the empty nest isn't the end of your purpose. It's the beginning of a chapter that finally includes you. Are you ready? Let's begin. The empty nest to opportunity. It's finally your hopeful new beginning. Point number 1. This really is your time. For years, your time belonged to other people's needs, schedules, responsibilities, being needed. And now there's space. The first morning I woke up with that no one needed me. The kids didn't go back to school. They were at college. They didn't need me. There was no breakfast to make, no early mornings, no hustle to get the kids out the door, no backpacks and shoes. It felt really unfamiliar. The freedom can feel unsettling before it feels good. That space is emptiness. It's room. So here's your take-home tip. Finish this sentence. If I believed this was my time, I would start by and fill in the blank. No pressure to act. Just notice it. Okay, point number 2. Hope returns when you let yourself want again. A lot of women stop wanting things because wanting felt selfish. But wanting isn't selfish. It's a sign you're still alive. Dreams that have been postponed, interests shelved, curiosity muted. Hope doesn't come from having a plan. It comes from letting yourself imagine again. Someday can become today. I was talking to a friend of mine and she said she always felt like someday she wanted to learn how to play the piano. And I was like, how about today? And she's like, yeah, I could find a teacher and I could actually finally learn how to play the piano. My husband was telling me a story when he was in high school and junior high. He would always listen to the drums and think, that is so cool. Someday I want to play the drums. And finally, a few years ago, he just decided he was going to play the drums. He got a drum set and he has a playlist of music and he just plays the drums for fun. And that someday for both of them has become today. So here's your take-home tip. Start an empty nest bucket list. Write down things you're curious about, things that you miss, things that you've never tried, those someday things that you've always wanted to do. There's no timelines, no expectation. Just get the ideas, the wanting going again. Okay, point number 3. Freedom shows up as relief becomes adventure. So think about this. Quiet mornings. Eating what you want for breakfast. Choosing your day based on how you feel. Freedom doesn't always feel exciting at first. Sometimes it just feels calm. And calm can feel strange when your life has been full for decades. Here's a few examples. A couple who likes to travel together now. A woman who finally serves in a cause she loves. Friends redesigning their days. None of them had it all figured out. They just trusted that that season could hold something good. Soon after our kids all went to college, we got an RV. And one weekend, we were like, we have nothing going on this weekend. There's no soccer games on Saturday. There's no places that the kids need to be. And so on Friday, we just picked up and went on a camping spot. We didn't have anything to do. It was super easy just to pack. The food was easy. We could just go out. We didn't have to provide for the whole family. The schedule was free and flowing. We woke up when we wanted to. We did what we wanted to do. And then we came home when we wanted to. There was no schedule. It was wonderful. We had so much fun. So here's your take-home tip for this one. Choose one small freedom this week and protect it. Okay, point number 4. This is a hopeful new beginning. not a test. If you're watching this and wondering if you're doing this season right, this part is for you. I want to slow this down for a second because this part really matters. A lot of women turn this season into a test they don't even realize they're taking. They start quietly asking themselves questions like, am I doing enough with my time? Should I have figured this out before now? Why don't I feel confident yet? What's wrong with me that I still feel unsure? If that's you, I want you to hear this clearly. This season is not grading you. It's not checking to see if you've used your time well. It's not asking for a big vision. It's not asking for a 5-year plan. And it's definitely not asking you to prove your worth all over again. This chapter is not a test. It's an invitation. An invitation to exhale. An invitation to stop performing. An invitation to come back to yourself without rushing. You get to reflect without judging where you are. You get to reclaim what matters to you without guilt. And you get to reimagine what's next without pressure to get it right. Hope doesn't grow when you demand answers from yourself. Hope grows when you stop asking, what should I be doing? And start asking, what feels true to me right now? So here's all I want you to do tonight. Nothing big, nothing impressive, just this one question. What did I do today that felt like me? Write one sentence. That's it. Not what you crossed off your list, not what you handled for someone else, just the moment where you recognized yourself again. Yesterday, we had some young women over to our house. 2 of them loved the drums. So we took them to the drum set and turned on the music and let them fly. I loved watching them. And the rest of us, we were the dancing queens. I was dancing away, and slowly but surely the girls followed, and we had a great time. That's how a hopeful new beginning actually starts. Not with a plan, but with a quiet remembering. You're just beginning gently. If no one has told you this yet, let me be the one. You're not behind. You're not late. You're not wasting time. This really is your time, and it can be a hopeful new beginning. One gentle step at a time. Thanks for being here today. I'll see you next week.
If this felt familiar, you're not alone. I created a short quiz, Who Am I, after the kids leave. It helps you name what actually is going on for you in this season and what you might need next. You'll find the link in the description. And if you want more conversations like this, you could subscribe. I'm here every week.